Hi everyone, this is Minecraftmum, Survival Skills, episode 29, and in this episode what we're going to do is find ourselves a stronghold. In the previous episode I showed you how to make the Eye of Ender, which I've got in slot number 7, and I've placed these two nether brick markers just to show the direction the Eye of Ender was when I was throwing it. Now what I propose this time is we check what direction we're facing. It's east. And we're going to go for a long walk in an easterly direction, and then probably sort of once we're at the edge of the desert area I'm going to throw another one. Because what we'll find is if we overshoot where the stronghold is, then we can just turn around and head back. But what I don't want to do is waste lots of Eye of Ender throwing them all the time, because we've only got 6 and they can quickly disintegrate when you throw them. You don't always get them back. So again, we're just going to head east. Walking along the desert, and when we get to another nice sort of flat clear area after we've walked for a while, then I'll throw another one. And that's something again I would recommend you do. Don't keep throwing them one after the other, but do a nice long walk, keep your direction right, and then again stop, put a marker, and then throw one again. So we'll do a little swim. Again, swimming, you're pressing the W and the space bar at the same time. It looks like it's getting a bit dark. We started this episode, I think, close to evening, so we might need to have a quick sleep. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's just take a peek. I've not seen this area before. Sometimes if you have a look down a deep ravine, you can see, if you see any wood, that's a good sign of a mine, but I didn't see any, and we're focused. At this point, we don't want to be diverted from our mission. Oops, we've gone a bit north, so that's got us back on track. So let's keep going. Today is stronghold episode, so we won't get, again, diverted. So I'm going to place a block here. We're getting close to the end of the desert, so let's give it another throw and see. Yep, we're still heading in the right direction. So, that one disintegrated. That's a shame. And again, that's why it's good to just keep walking a good long distance before you bother throwing again. So I'm just going to keep a watch of where we're going. I want to go keep east. And again, I might go for quite a long stretch this time. We'll just see how we get on. It's a bit tricky in the forest sometimes walking, and again that's why it's good to keep the F3 function on, because it's easy to quickly get off kilter. If you do, it's not the end of the world if you get a bit twisted and turned, because you just again throw another Eye of Ender and then you'll get back on track. But I think if we can keep going the right direction, that would be useful. And my computer's a bit laggy today. I think maybe it's a bit overheated. So, you can have a peek down. Maybe we can see something interesting down there. Oh, I can see some creepers and zombies down, way down low. Again, if we just give it a minute, the lag will disappear. So we were having a sneak preview of what was way down below our feet. Again, let's check F3. Yep, we're still east. And we'll keep going for a bit, and then when I find another nice place to throw it, we'll just check that we're still on track and going the right direction. So let's just keep heading this way. Yeah, we've got 5 Eye of Ender, so it's going to be touch and go as to whether that's enough to get us where we're needing to get to. But let's hope it is. And then what I tend to do is not take too much with us when exploring for the stronghold. Oops, it looks like a little cave down there. Again, let's not get distracted. Let's again check direction. It looks like this way is east, so let's head that way. And again, what we'll look for is a nice sort of level place to throw the... Oh, there's a cave. Again, we try not to get diverted. I always get intrigued by caves and want to have a little look. Oh, we've got dogs. We must be... I think this is probably a taiga biome. Yep. And I think we need to... Yep, that's east. So let's keep going, and I think I'm going to get ready to throw another Eye of Ender because I think we've gone a fair distance. We better wait till we're past the lava pool because we don't want it to drop in there. So I'm going to place a block here and get my Eye of Ender, and we're heading east, so let's throw it this way. Yep, we're still not there yet. Good, we were able to pick it up. So let's looks like we're sort of on the boundary of northeast, so let's keep going and continue our walk. So it looks like a bit of an up and downy walk. I don't think I've got my feather falling boots on. Ooh. Nope, I mustn't be tempted. It is very tempting to stop for a little look. Let's see. Yeah, we're in sort of the northeast direction, so that's good. Let's keep going. Oh, we got a bit out of kilter here. And I think we might need to pop our bed down actually and call it a night. So let's do that. Let's fall asleep. And I think I'm going to take the bed with us actually. I think it would be useful. I think what we'll do is head this is probably a nice area here to throw another Eye of Ender. So I'll pop a block down so we've got a marker. And I think directionally it should be somewhere that direction. So let's throw it and see what happens. Oop, oh, I'm glad I checked. So down here. So lining those, let's just go back. Sometimes if you pick a point in the horizon, so that makes it look like we're heading to that mountain there. So let's head over to that mountain there, and then we'll get our bearings again. What you can do is, if you land in the water, you can jump from quite a big height actually and not take any damage. That's another trick you can do, is if you've got a bucket of water, you can place a bucket of water and just slide down, which is quite handy. So let's keep heading this direction here. And maybe if we get around the corner and there's a nice open area, we can throw another look at all that lovely coal. I think we'll just keep going for a little bit and get around this mountain. That's interesting. That looks like cobblestone. I wonder if that is a stronghold. Okay, what we're going to do is mark that, because I think that is worth, actually we might as well just get it. 784. That is worth a diversion. So again, when you see cobblestone like that somewhere that it really shouldn't be, that is a oh, there we go. Let's get that covered. Let's take this guy out. There we go. And there. We got another disc. Same one though. What you can do, as I've said before, is just bash it with a pickaxe, and then you'll manage to pick up everything. And let's see what's in here. Book, Luck of the Sea, that's quite handy. So grab that while we're going. And is there anything we don't need? We probably don't need that glass bottle, so let's leave that behind. And that was an interesting little stop on the way. Check our direction. We're heading east, and I think it might be time. Oh, we're at water. I think maybe this is a good time to throw another one and check we're in the right direction. So I'm going to take the Eye of Ender and look in the direction we were headed, and yeah, we're still on track, which is good. Let's hope that doesn't disintegrate and we can pick it up. Yes. Okay. Now this is a bit intriguing because this looks like we are going to have to head off in a boat to find our stronghold. And I've never... It might even be an underwater stronghold, which I've heard they do exist, but I've never had to deal with that. Do we have a boat? We do have a boat, so that's handy. And let's place the boat down and jump in and keep going. So we're heading in the direction of east. Again, rather than keep F3 going, what you can do is just pick a point underwater that's quite distinct, which I've picked that little pointy bit, and just keep going towards that. And off we go. Hopefully we're going to see some land not into the not too distant future, because I don't really relish having to keep throwing Eye of Ender in the middle of nowhere. It's much easier, I think, to do when you're on a little island. So let's just check. Oh, there's land ahead. Yay! So let's head to that land, and again, just check we haven't overshot the stronghold, and throw another one. And again, at this stage, I'd recommend doing like a nice long boat trip. Check where you are, and then keep going. I'm going to pick up the boat because we might need to jump off somewhere else. So let's head up here and place a block down, although it's a fairly small area, and let's see where we are going to go next. Okay, it's heading off in that direction. Oh, I don't know if we can pick that up or not. Ooh, that's quite deep. I think we better just get up before we drown. Those bubbles show how much air we've got left, and then you start to die very quickly if you don't. So we've lost one, but it does tell us then that we are... I'm going to eat some food. We are in the zone, and we need to continue in that direction. So I'm going to place a block there to signify roughly where we lost our Eye of Ender, and we'll just keep going. As we're in the boat, it's probably worth just keeping an eye out, looking down below, because sometimes you can see structures underwater, and you never know, we might luck out and we'll be able to spot something. Again, I've never seen a stronghold underwater, so I'm not sure quite what to look for. What we may want to do is, again, try and find some land and see if we've gone too far. But this lag is very, very frustrating. Ooh, at least we can look at the... we've got land. Okay, that's good. So let's head up here and throw another Eye of Ender and see what we can see. So here we go. So press shift to get out of the boat. I'll just leave it there. And place a block right here. And I'm going to throw my Eye of Ender. Let's face east, because that was the direction we were... Oof. Oh, okay, we've gone past it. So let's hope that doesn't drop. I think that's going to drop to, no, it disintegrated, so there's no point getting it. So we know that somewhere between here and that island is the stronghold. So it's going to be an underwater stronghold, which is a bit of a trick. I would recommend that what we do is we start heading back west and just keep our eyes open to see if we can see anything interesting. And try and just, again, just see what we can see. So the island was that direction. And oh, there's, looks like a light under there, over there. I don't know if you can spot that. I'm just going to take the F3 off. There's some glowing right down there. And I'm wondering if that might be something. I don't know if you can see it. Just on the edge of my boat, there's like these 4 parallel lines that look like windows. So I think what we might want to do is, I'm going to get some blocks, because what we might want to do is just jump down and try and explore. Whoa! Let's get back up to the water. I'm running out of air. What we should have brought is a respiration helmet, but I did not expect. So if we get right over top of the structure, I'm going to drop down and then try and place some blocks. So let's drop down. Yeah, that looks like stronghold material. And that's, okay, let's try and build a platform. Oh, we got out. Oh, good, we made it. Whoa, that was close. So we've got, let's eat some food. I'm just going to try and get enough. I don't know why I can't do some jumping. There we go. Hey, that's a sign that clearly we've got some baddies. Let's try and get them. Good, we got them. And what we need to do is get some sleep. So, quick sleep. And it's morning. I think we have found ourselves an underwater stronghold, which is amazing. I'm going to end this episode here, and in next episode we're going to explore it a little bit more, and I'm going to show you a way to get safely down and create a base from which we can then go to the end. So many thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and bye for now.